The Swan Valley is pretty unique in the Australian landscape. It has a unique makeup of vines with different source material coming from South Africa around 200 years ago.
Because it's a warm climate, we tend to produce wines that are very fruit-driven and reds that are quite soft in tannin structure. So that makes all the wines are very drinkable. It's a very favourable environment to grow grapes. We tend to produce consistent style of wine from one year to the next, which doesn't happen as you go to a cooler climate.
We've got many great varieties in the Swan, and Verdelho is a variety that's been here for a very long time as well and has made some formidable wines over the journey. And Grenache is another variety that enjoys the conditions here and has a long history in the Swan, along with Shiraz. So those varieties, I think, are very key varietals for the region in its history, and also going forward. I think that they will be very relevant moving forward as well.
A variety like Grenache out on the coffee rock, gravelly, sandy soil out along the bottom of the Darling Scarp, and they're really hard for vines to grow in, and Grenache needs to struggle. The Grenache is just seemingly happy, basking in the sun, and that sort of made me go, well, this variety is suited to the region.
I guess, Old Vine Shiraz, Old Vine Grenache, Old Vine Verdelho, were all things that naturally we have to make. With a block of Verdelho that's 126 years old, we want people to see what that fruit tastes like as wine without too much messing around from the winemaking team. So it's a great wine because it's great fruit, essentially.
So we have a warm Mediterranean climate, first of all, is the foundation to fortifieds. When you look at its history in the Swan Valley, it was something that when you have old vines that are unirrigated and a warmer climate, your fruit naturally is able to ripen. And if you choose the right variety with that and put it all together, you have this potential to produce something really special.
We've got all the land in the world, so we've got opportunities to mix up the old vineyards that we have got. We can retain the ones that are still working, and we can plant new varieties at will. I mean, in Australia we don't follow any hard fast rules as to what we can and can't plant in any region. So, it's the usual the winemaking brief, make it up as you go along, and that's what we're doing.